Here are some radish seedlings that I've planted, and I just want to show you how easy it is to thin radishes. So the way I like to plant radishes is I like to make holes kind of at intervals about 16 per square foot-ish so that I get the right spacing. In order to get radishes to grow and bulk up, you want to make sure that they have enough space between them. So that's why I like to space them out in between each other. So oftentimes I'll put 2 seeds in the hole to make sure that we get one solid, really good sprout. And what I'll do is I will pinch out this second sprout. So if I wanted to, and the roots look good, I could seed this in another spot. It looks like a great little seedling. I'm going to be pulling out the secondary sprout here. And actually these have pretty nice roots. So I might reseed those in a different spot. So this is 1, 2, here we go. Just make sure I'm thinning. And there's a couple different ways that you can thin. You can trim it with a scissor. You can pinch it off with your fingernails. It looks like 1 seed came up here, 1 seed here, 1 seed here, and there's again 2 seeds. So again, I'm gonna leave the most robust one in place and pull out the second, just like that. And here we go. I have 1 seed here. I have a couple here. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that these have enough space. So again, 1 and 2. There's kind of enough space between those, so I'll be okay. Here we go. Again, leaving the ones that look the best in place. So you're kind of seeing how much space is between this. This is like some kind of weed bit that came up. So I'm gonna take that out. I'll just take my radishes here and I'll fill them in wherever there are gaps. So I might put 1 here. I might end up putting a couple more in here. Now these radishes right here, I'm growing for the actual root of the radish, whereas these ones over here, these are actually also radishes, but you can see how thickly they're planted. They're not grown for the root, but actually to harvest for young leaves, so radish greens. And you'll notice this beautiful vibrant color, so they look really healthy. You'll notice the bright green leaves, really shiny, and that's a wonderful sign, indicator of health. So I will be making sure that these ones are staying dense, so they're gonna grow very thickly and make a beautiful green that I'll be able to cut in maybe a week or 2. Whereas this one right here, these guys are gonna eventually become radishes that I can harvest the roots of. And you'll notice this one actually has several seeds, so I'm gonna pull those out. And then if I wanted to seed this back in the ground, all I have to do is find a blank space. And you'll notice actually there's one right there. So I'll just make a hole and make sure to put it back in. And then what I will do is, because I'm planting these in the afternoon, this is late afternoon, but I just want to make sure I water in any of these ones that I've planted and plant them quickly so their roots don't dry out.